A state divided. A challenger rises. In the Empire State, the fight for freedom just got personal. Empire State Showdown, in theaters now.
New York just felt its first real earthquake in years, and it wasn't geological. At least Stefanik just declared war on Kathy Hochul, calling her the worst governor in America. Within hours, Hochul fired off panic attacks on social media like a cornered animal. And the numbers don't lie. Highest taxes in the nation, highest energy bills, families fleeing by the thousands. Even Democrats are whispering what nobody thought possible. New York might flip red. Hochul is so scared she posted twice before lunch. And get this, Hakeem Jeffries won't even defend socialist Zohran Mamdani anymore because he knows Stefanik's about to turn him into a campaign commercial. She's not running for governor. She's running to rescue the state. It's a rescue mission. And the Empire State needs saving. And just like New York is bleeding population under failed leadership, your skin can show the effects of time and stress. But unlike Hochul's governance, there's actually a solution that works. In a clinical trial this year, women taking 2.5 grams of collagen peptides daily saw a 25% reduction in eye wrinkle depth in just 8 weeks. While New Yorkers pay the highest taxes in America, you can get BioTrust Ageless Multi-Collagen for 51% off. 5 premium collagen types that help reduce wrinkles and improve skin elasticity. Hochul can't fix New York's aging infrastructure, but you can fix aging skin. Visit healthwithgary.com today and get your discount before it expires, unlike New York's problems. You'll find a link in the description. Now, Patriots, beyond what I've told you about this race, there is a digital war that's raging right now that reveals the real story. Political operatives are posting screenshots of donor meetings where big money Democrats are questioning Hochul's viability. We're seeing leaked internal memos about emergency strategy sessions and union leaders who backed Democrats for decades suddenly going silent when asked about endorsements. This is what a political realignment looks like, and we're going to take a look right now. Here is the announcement. Representative Stefanik announcing her bid to run for governor in New York.
Pro-Hamas. I'm running for governor to make New York affordable and safe. We have seen decades of single-party rule led by Democrats, and Kathy Hochul is the worst governor in America. New York is the most unaffordable state in the nation, with the highest taxes, the highest energy bills, the highest utility bills. We also have a crime crisis because Kathy Hochul has brought us failed bail reform and has embraced the defund the police Democrats. And after this week, Ainsley, when we saw a raging anti-Semite, pro-Hamas communist who wants to raise taxes, and frankly, he barely won the majority of New York City voters, Kathy Hochul endorsed him and bent the knee. She has failed New Yorkers. So this is a broad coalition of Republicans, independents, and Democrats who know that enough is enough. We need common sense leadership to make New York affordable and safe again.
Sounds like music to my ears. If there's a state that needs saving besides Illinois or California, it's New York. While Kathy Hochul was getting heckled in Puerto Rico by tax the rich chants, I've been busy unifying Republicans, Democrats, and independents in support of my campaign to save New York and fire the worst governor in America. Here she is 4 hours ago on Fox Business.
Well, thank you.
Now, a better story. Joining me now, New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, who's going to save New York because she has declared formally for governor. She is going to save New York. She and perhaps Jessica Tisch as well. Elise, congratulations on declaring your candidacy. We appreciate it very much. And I'm looking forward to you saving New York. One way or another, you're going to do it.
Well, thank you, Larry. Today has been a tremendous day. I was proud to announce my candidacy for governor to save New York and fire Kathy Hochul, who's the worst governor in America. We need to make New York affordable and safe for hardworking New York families. And the reality is single-party Democrat rule under Kathy Hochul's leadership has failed, and she has bent the knee to a very dangerous communist who wants to raise taxes, defund the police, who is pro-Hamas and an anti-Semite. This is not what New Yorkers want. We're going to provide that alternative vision, and it's Republicans, Democrats, and independents who are unified in support of our campaign.
You know, the campaign announcements, she's making the rounds, announcing her bid. It's official. Hakeem Jeffries, 12 hours ago, is asked about Elise Stefanik announcing today she's running for governor of New York and how Mamdani in New York City will be a political target of her campaign. Jeffries doesn't even try to defend Mamdani because Democrats know he's indefensible. Listen.
A political punching bag. You about another topic quickly while I have you. Your New York GOP colleague, Elise Stefanik, just announced this morning she's running for governor of New York, promising to make the state affordable and safe. Of course, that affordability argument worked for Democrats this week, including for Zohran Mamdani, a Democratic socialist who just became the next New York City mayor. And he has been a political punching bag for the right and divisive among your own party. Do you think Stefanik's going to make this race a referendum on Mamdani, and could it work?
You know, Elise Stefanik is nothing more than a handmaiden for Donald Trump's extreme policies. She's a sycophant who has been a repeated rubber stamp for Donald Trump's extreme agenda that is doing nothing but hurting the people of New York and everyday Americans across the country. If Elise Stefanik really wants to do something about the high cost of living, she should tell her boss, Donald Trump, to end these reckless tariffs, which are increasing costs by thousands of dollars per year on New York families and on families across America.
The old blame Trump, right? Here is Kathy Hochul. This was just posted 1 hour ago. Elise Stefanik is more than just Trump's ally. She voted with him 100% of the time this year. Patriot Grandma 10 minutes ago posting, "Sell out Hochul. You own being a communist."
The SNAP benefit, but it is so rich that Elise Stefanik, who you defined as an ally of Donald Trump, not only is she an ally, she proudly says she's Donald Trump's favorite congressperson, voting with him 100% of the time. That means she owns this shutdown. She owns the fact that 3 million New Yorkers are desperately trying to figure out how they're going to feed their families because they're so cold and callous that they took away the SNAP benefits. She's the reason why we're having New Yorkers without health care. I'm telling you.
Oh, my goodness. What a blatant lie. I mean, Stefanik in the House of Representatives voted for the clean CR, which has now been passed to the Senate, and it's on those Senate Democrats to flip to pass that bill. So just blatant lies from Kathy Hochul. Stefanik launching a challenge to the worst governor in America. Polling shows an upset potential. New York is the most unaffordable state in the nation with the highest taxes, energy, rent, grocery bills. Polling shows an upset potential. Western Journal posting that. Bobby Funk says, Kathy is scared. Second post dissing Elise the minute Stefanik announced she has got the diss track ready. Kathy Hochul, 14 hours ago. While I'm fighting like hell to lower costs for New York families, Elise Stefanik screwing over New Yorkers and jacking up costs to please Trump. Kathy Hochul, that was 14 hours ago. She's now posting. She's like panic posting. This is the image that she posted. How much Elise Stefanik in the governor's mansion would cost your family. They've already got the data, apparently. $3,000 more per year in healthcare. $170 more per year on energy. $4,200 per year on Trump's tariffs. Man, they got that pretty quick, didn't they? Wow, they've been waiting for this moment. Elise Stefanik launching a campaign commercial 16 hours ago. New York seeing a mass exodus of middle-class Americans.
Cities say away.
I would play it, but there's probably some copyrighted music in there, and it's going to cause a problem. Kathy Hochul out there already. This is her other post. Elise Stefanik's running to deliver New York for Donald Trump and raise your costs. Not on my watch. My message to Trump's top ally, bring it on. And then she says, meet the sellout.
Is running for meet Elise Stefanik.
The greatest president in the history of our country, President Donald J. Trump.
She's Donald Trump's top ally in Congress.
And that's exactly why we need her there. Elise Stefanik announcing her bid for governor. Big news. Democrats are already panicking. Panic posting online. Stefanik making the rounds on all of the media outlets. So this fight has only just begun. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. Now, this isn't just another political race. This is about saving a state from total collapse. Hochul turned New York into a wasteland of crime and taxes and despair. Businesses fleeing, families escaping to Florida, subways more dangerous than war zones. Now Stefanik comes in with a message, backing, and a message that actually resonates. Make New York affordable and safe again. Hochul's response tells you everything. She's not defending her record because she can't. She's attacking Stefanik for supporting Trump because that's all she's got left. The woman who let violent criminals walk free, who pushed vaccine passports while restaurants died, who watched her state empty out while raising taxes on whoever stayed behind, her time's up. So the question is, and we can talk about this in the comments, can a Republican really win in the New York governor's race? Yes or no? Let's have a conversation and show your pride with some Next News merch. We ship everywhere Hochul's policies haven't destroyed yet.